Hello and welcome to Conquering Mount Scrapmore with Brenda. I'm Brenda and today we're going to show you a really cute scrap busting quilt block. It's called Rails and it's a very simple beginner friendly scrap buster. So if you've inherited a big bag of scraps and you don't know what to do with them, come on in, we're going to show you some easy ways of dealing with this. But the first I would love to talk to you about is the International Stitch Marathon happening here March 4th, 2022. I would love to introduce you to Jane Galley from Loopy's Place. She's going to be one of the other hostesses in this adventure, and I'm so looking forward to meeting all of you as well. So we're going to play her introduction and then we'll get to the stitching.
Hello, I'm Jane and I'm the owner here at Loopy's Place, based in Sheffield, South Yorkshire in the UK. And it's lovely to be able to spend a few minutes to introduce myself. I've had an online presence for probably just over 10 years or so, and I have been doing online sessions for many years to help people learn to sew and learn to quilt. For the last 2 years, just over, I've had the studio here in Sheffield, and going on for a year, I've been able to invite people in and have those one-to-one sessions. I find that a lot of what I do is building confidence in people to help them feel that they are capable of sewing and creating beautiful things. Many come from a background where they've been told that they can't sew. One lady recently was told she was unteachable when it came to sewing, and I don't think that's true of anyone. So by helping, building that confidence, trying new things, aim to give people the skills that they can go out and create things themselves. You'll find my website. I'll put links, we'll add the links below. So I've got the website, Loopy's Place. I'm also a guest blogger on United Kingdom Quilters United, UKQU for short. And I'm also here on YouTube and social media channels. You'll find me under Loopy's Place. So I hope you'll join us when we have our international crafting days, where we can sew and quilt together and do other crafts. Doesn't matter what you do, it'd be great to have that international connection with you all. Look forward to seeing you then, but in the meantime, do take care and I'll speak very soon. Bye.
Okay, so here is my 2.5 inch scrap box, and we're going to open this up and show you how to do a rails quilt. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to grab a bunch of these, and rails are really fun and easy to do. Now I'm going to try and break up my blues a bit here, and we'll just lay all this stuff out. We don't want the same colors in the block, and we like a little bit of orange, and oh, let's not forget a stripe. And let's see, we'll put one there and we'll just pull some out. Rails are very, very quick, lots of fun. And I'm trying to mix up the textures as well. And we'll get, let's get a zebra in there. Let's get a zebra in there. And, let's get some flowers. There we go. So this is what we're going to sew. The rails blocks usually are only one block, like this block here, but we're going to put 4 together today because it will make a 12.5 inch block, right? So in order to do this, we're going to start just rolling through, sewing 2 of them together, 2 by 2, and then putting them back out. If I can find my foot pedal, it'll be fun. Okay. There. This, okay, let's get that little tail off. And we pull another 2, here. And they can be mixed up too. They don't have to be, just as long as you've got some kind of like color thing going on. Sometimes the scrappier the better, depending on what you've got to work with. Rails are great for if you want to do a monochromatic quilt. Or one where you just use like the cool tones or the dark tones, or you can end up with some beautiful, beautiful variety. Some people put a white in the middle just to give it some, you know, give it some light, add some light. But you can, with your quilt, you can do whatever you like. Now I'm at the end of putting my 4 together, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the blue next. Just going to finish up sewing these. This doesn't take long. When you're doing something like this, it's sometimes it takes longer to cut them than it does to actually work with them. Right? So I'm going to put the orange in the middle on this one, just because I can. There. But I tend to cut my scraps into pieces that I use, right? Which is a big trick, and that's what makes me a little more prolific. And I'll put our flowers in. I like mixing up the textures. You can add solids in with print. The only thing I recommend is that you, when you're doing this, if you put stripe on stripe on stripe, it starts to look really odd. So mixing up your fabric is perfect for this, right? You know, so I'll show you in a minute here. For instance, this one here, you can see you've got some texture going on here. You've got like little zebras, and if I had bigger pieces of this, this would read like a polka dot, but so would this. But this has got some, you know, other things going on, so it doesn't look that way. Now, I've also got like little hockey gear and something that reads like a solidy stripe and a botanical print, so that's going to go like that. This is, just a minute here, let me get this pressed open, is scene or just, you know, modern graphic or whatever, and I got a botanical and something at a distance that would read like a solid, and I've got stripes, a solid, and puppy dogs, because I can. But the puppy dogs has a background of checks, right? So what I'm going to do is just line it up like this, and now I'm going to sew them together just like a 4-patch. So we get this, make sure it's all lined up good. And this works really well if you just nest. You just press open the seam in the middle, or press it out. It works great. And now, just like this. Okay, just like this. There we go. Okay. Oops, I lost some of my, hang on, nope, it didn't break, I thought it broke, sorry. Okay, here, go get this up. Oh, I came unthreaded, oh no, you're gonna watch me struggle to get it threaded again. Oh well. Actually, I use the spit and prayer method to thread my needle. Oh, please let me thread you. Oh, wow, quick. We did it. We got it first time out. Quick, go buy a lotto ticket. Okay, so here we are. So this is what we've got so far. Just like this, right? And now we're going to sew this part here. So basically I've webbed them together and I've kept them webbed together. So now I'm going to line it up again. And just want to make sure that we line up this center. And we want to press it so that these seams go this way, so your block will lie flatter. And I'll show you in a second what we do to the very, very middle of it to ensure that it lies flat. I'm just gonna go down to here, we match up the bottom. Okay. Now, I just get all this thread off of here. Okay. So this is what the front of the block looks like. But what I'm going to do to the back is there's seams that go this way, and it's naturally going to want to fold that way. So what you do is you just pop open your center seam like this, and then you just make sure that all of this lies flat. So it's going to lie flatter this way because you're not fighting and struggling with that extra bulk with all those seams, right? So now the block looks like that, and we're done. So what do you think of this block? This block comes together really fast, and it is very, very beginner friendly. And it's a great scrap buster too. I would love to send you an invitation to the Stitch Marathon, so comment below. If you like this block, like, share, and subscribe. Share this one with your friends, because this is a great one to help you conquer your Mount Scrapmore. And we would love to see you on March 4th. Okay, we hope you have a fabulous week ahead and that everything goes wonderfully in your life. Okay, see ya, bye! So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video that you just watched. If you want an invitation to the International Stitch Marathon, please comment below the video. I would love to send you an invitation to this really fun event. A bunch of YouTubers and I have gotten together, and we're going to have the best time ever on March 4th, 2022 from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's going to be a blast, and we're hoping very much that you come and join us. But the only way to get an invitation is if you comment below. But if you enjoyed this video, share, like, and subscribe. We're so overjoyed that you're back with us and you're watching again. It's been such a lovely journey that I've been on. And if you want to see more videos like this, or videos where I show you my pattern, my very beginner friendly pattern called Barn Swallows, you know, we'll comment as well on those. Okay, you have a fabulous day and a great week. Bye!